Hello everyone, and today we're gonna talk about Pete Davidson results on Finasteride. So basically, around 4 years ago, Pete Davidson went on SNL and he admitted to being on Finasteride, which we're gonna see right now.
Person Pete Davidson.
Thank you. No, not anymore, Wally. Change the cue card. I'm no longer a young person, okay? My career is over.
Wait, Pete, what are you talking about?
It happened, Colin. I started going bald. I'm on Propecia now.
Wait a second. Propecia? What is that?
Sure, Colin. Look, so that's why it's so scary. So over the summer, I looked in the sink and I noticed some hair. And at first, I thought it was my pubes because I am that tall and I do straighten them. But it wasn't. And I had to go to the doctor and he like prescribed me Propecia.
And does it have any kind of side effects?
He said like it'll, for some people, it'll like lower your sex drive. So like if you're one of these guys who needs to have sex, 4 or 5 times a day, then this drug isn't for you, But if you're okay with doing it like once a day, you'll be fine. And I was like, once a day? What am I, Hugh Hefner? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I like about this clip is that he doesn't fear monger, he doesn't he's very aware of what he's saying and he's like super real and super honest. Finasteride is not dangerous, even though it have some strong side effects in some people. Usually most people can take it safely and effectively, and even though a lot of people report having a lower libido, you can still function sexually. You just have lower libido, which you can actually take supplements, or you can actually take just a lower dose of finasteride, and actually those side effects would go away by itself through simple doses titration. Or you can take ashwagandha, you can take maca root, you can take zinc. I mean, there are a bunch of stuff you can do to boost your libido while on finasteride. So it's not a big deal, and it's not a common thing actually.
I'll take the generic version that's like once a week. I was like, the hair is what's important. So
Yeah, and so how's it working out?
it's working out. I have all my hair and girls still want to get with me, but I'm impotent, so I could care less, I'm pretty much like the coolest guy in town.
Yeah, it's the dream. And I gotta say, Propecia then doesn't really sound that bad.
It's not, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's if you're okay with having sex once a day, then you could have your hair for the rest of your life.
Again, here, I mean, he's super realistic, and he's speaking truth here. Finasteride have long-term effects, so basically you can use finasteride for 10 or 20 years, and it would still keep your hair. It has been documented scientifically that finasteride keeps working even after 10-20 years.
It makes me look at bald dudes in a whole new light now. Every time I see a bald guy, I'm like, you just can't keep your dick in your pants.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes you wonder, why there are bald people. And we're not gonna blame bald people because there's so many misconceptions in the market, and there's so many snake salesmen who misleading people, and so many people fear mongering about finasteride. So I mean, you cannot really blame bald people. Anyway, so this is Pete Davidson hair when he started taking finasteride, as you can see here. This video was around 4 years ago. I mean, he probably didn't just start taking it right off the bat. He probably took it a while ago before he comes out public about it. That's just that I'm not sure about this, but probably, I mean, he has been on finasteride already for a little while. You can see he definitely does have androgenic alopecia. He's definitely thinning on one side, and the other side is a little bit. So let's see. This video is actually a recent one. It's actually a week ago, a little bit more than a week ago. And as you can see, like his hair didn't really change much. I mean, he kept his ground, which is actually good. She's think this great, you know. I think this. I honestly think that's awesome, you know. I think you know, like he's been on Finasteride for like 5 years now, 4 years, and like the hair is taken. I mean, it's the same. I mean, with this haircut, it's kind of like, and you can see that. I mean, like his hair is thicker, so he can actually get away with more. I mean, his hair is like way thicker, which means he can like get away with way more. You know, I mean, he looks terrific. I think this is just like great Finasteride results. Honestly, I don't see any issue. You can see, I mean, his hair is like pretty thick. You know, you can see that the hair is pretty thick. You know, I mean, that's the way that video, but yeah, you can see on this side as well. The hair is quite thick. This is, I think this is one of the newest videos. It's like 11 days ago, 10 days ago, and you know, it's like 11 days ago, which is freaking cool, I think.